Hey all,
Ladies and gentlemen,
what's up? What's good?
what is good?
I don't know.
What is the mean?
I'm asking you, Alex. What is good with you?
What's good with me?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like more like.
Oh, dude, I just got attacked.
I thought you meant more
realizing
like
it.
what's good, like versus like what's bad, like what really. What is good, you know?
This is some philosophical stuff. Welcome to Beer Bros, guys. Here we are, enjoying our good old time. Getting a good time.
Beard Bros, late night.
Late night, because it's like 2 in the morning for us.
2 in the morning, but we were like, you know what?
On a Friday.
We were like, you know what? We love working so much that we're gonna go back into work.
Yeah. After we party.
Yeah, and just do knockout Beard Bros. Why not?
I also want to point out that we are now using the lazy shell items.
Which are beast
Baller.
mode. Look at that. Well, that doesn't.
It only matters for Peach, not for anyone else.
Her defense.
Yeah.
Mario's
jig.
using it as a big ass weapon.
So a lot of you guys may be wondering, why are we at Booster's Tower, Jirard?
Why are we at Booster's Tower, Jirard?
Yeah. Oh, I know a lot of you are wondering that.
I can't believe that you just dodged all those guys.
I'm a baller. I'm a gangster, but
actually,
you all knew that, didn't you, homebodies?
You just got real creepy in the mic. Oh. But if you were paying attention, you do know why we're at Booster's Tower, which is that we need to pick up the pass to get into the Carsino.
This is the bonus episode called
Carsino.
Carsino. Carsino bonus.
The Carsino bonus.
So one of the things is, after a while after the events in Booster's Tower, our friend here, this is one half of the team that was here earlier.
Remember, it must be rough. It must be rough to be him.
Well, just waiting for someone to show up so you can just.
Mostly the juggling is what I was referring to. It just seems like.
I got my mic closer to my face, cause yes. Cause yeah.
You're just having fun making loud sounds and watching the waveforms.
All right, so here we go. This game,
Knife Guy.
Knife Guy.
What a horrible name for a clown.
I'm really, really sorry about before.
That is
I'll make it up to you. Hee haw. Are we having fun yet? Hee 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 hee. Okay, that was just practice. It's time for real. You up to it? Hee 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 hee. Of course. All right. Guess which hand the yellow ball is in if you can. Now watch carefully. So Alex, this is an easy game starting out. So the idea is that you have to keep your eye on the yellow ball, okay?
Left, right. Left,
right. Here's another yes. Here we go. And if I had to guess, I'd say left.
Left.
Left is correct. We get a wilted shroom. We want to play again. We want to play, I think, up to 13 times. So
what?
Here we go. Watch the yellow ball. Here we go. What do you think?
I still think it's in the left hand.
I agree. Now, here's the problem with this game. The problem is that we have to do this 13 times winning. Every time we lose, it goes back a level. So right now, we're on level 3. So pay attention. Watch the yellow ball. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. And here it goes. I'm going to say left again.
Yeah, I still think it's in the left hand.
And left hand is, okay, and level 3 is now done. We actually got a regular mushroom, which is pretty solid for a war. Let's trade out for the mid. Actually, I forget how much. Oh, no, let's toss mushrooms. Never mind. Never mind. Ha. All right, here we go. Level 4. I bet you, guy. And watch the hands. Here we go. This time it's in the right hand.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And here we are, moving on.
In Japanese, this dude's name is Older Clown Brother.
Older Clown Brother?
Yeah.
Interesting. Here we go. Watch the ball. Ooh, I'm going to say right again.
Yeah, I vote for right.
There we go. Shroom, we don't need. Now it's going to only get faster. Here's level 6. And watch the yellow ball. I'm going to say left.
Yeah, I vote left.
Here we are.
This is like a challenge that is like, I don't necessarily trust the SNES.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Watch the yellow ball.
Oh, I think the right. I think the right.
Yeah, I had to look at Alex for that one.
That was weird.
Because I thought left the last second. There was that like change in smush.
Change and smush.
Yes, here we go. Forget what round it is. We keep going until we win, essentially.
I
Here
think
we
we're
go.
7 or 8.
And it's going to get crazy. Watch.
Left?
Left. Here we go.
This is the best Let's Play
You'll ever see on this game.
that's ever happened.
Oh, you haven't seen nothing. That's why we're doing the casino now. All right, here we go.
This is what the fans pay to see.
Oh,
I felt right.
I do too. Here we go. We're getting there, Alex. Soon he'll give us this pass. All right, here we go. Pay attention. It's going to get crazy. Left.
Left, I think.
Here we go. Rotten mush. You know you're close because of the last few rounds, and you'll see what it is. Here we go. Check it out. I think left.
I think left, but I have no idea. What was that?
Moldy mush. Here we
Moldy
go.
mush. What the hell?
Here it goes. Left.
I have no idea.
Yeah, we did it.
What
With
in
the
the
bright
hell?
card.
This is the. Is there anything in this game that like lets you know that this is what you need to do?
No. I think actually, you know what? I think there is. I think there is. Now we have the bright card. He hints that we can now go to his brother's casino, which is kind of funny because why didn't his brother take him to the casino with him? Like, hey,
Especially because the other guy, great guy,
yeah,
he's the other jester.
he owns the casino.
He is younger clown brother, so he's the younger one. So he's the one with the power though.
Wow.
So that's interesting.
So now, what we're going to do is we're going back to Bean Valley, and the reason why is because there is earlier on I left. You guys might have seen me like kind of just not really give a crap about some of these tunnels, and you're gonna see why in just a few moments. So we have the shy guy here, kind of running around and clearing out all the areas. I forget which tunnel it is, but there's a secret entrance to the casino from here.
Is this really the only way to get here?
Yes, you cannot get to the casino any other way.
Does anyone say anything about this?
I believe so. Oh, this is a boss? Oh. Lucked out on that one.
Cool.
Full life. So we know it's not that one. Where do you think we should go next, Alex? You pick.
Bottom right.
Bottom right, okay.
You have
So
to
we'll
wait for
just
them to
wait-
come
yeah,
up.
we have to wait for
well,
them to come
let's do that one.
Alright, we'll do this one. Ooh, caution, confused monster. You know what's funny? The thing in the center, which is like a fish that's in a I don't understand, Alex.
What?
A kifid. Look what happens when I attack this thing.
A criffid?
Yeah. There's a fish in it. What is
the
it?
hell?
It's like a fish hidden in a cactus.
It reminds me of the Triffids.
The Triffids?
Yeah, which is like it's like a plant thing. It's like a monster. From a book called The Day of the Triffids that became a became like a TV series. There was a movie. There was like a few different things. It's like this weird sci-fi story, and basically what it is it's just like they kind of like take over the world, and they're like kind of like this like screwed up plant, and it's got to be a reference to that.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard British people even just say like, "Oh, look at that thing! That's a Triffid," and they're just talking about like a ratty looking like big ass plant.
Okay.
So there you go. They look
Very
weird.
interesting. It looks weird. It is weird.
They look weird. I mean, here, let me see if I can get a picture.
Michael, go ahead and show a picture of this, the one that Alex is showing
the
right now.
Triffid.
Very weird.
Really nasty. That weird like thing coming out of its face, mouth area. I don't know. I don't like it. I just watched Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the '78 version.
I gotcha.
Very, very creepy. So this reminds me of that. So there you go. Now you're in my world.
You know what's funny? We just fought a golden chain chomp.
Yeah.
There wasn't a chain chomp in the fight.
What?
Oh, I didn't fight. I mean, I fought something else.
Weird.
So here we are. We found at the entrance to Great Guy's Casino. Notice how great is spelled like an actual great.
Yeah, because he's a great guy.
All right, Alex. This is where I'm going to need your help. First off, listen to the music.
Oh, Mario 3.
Mario 3. The roulette. Please enjoy yourself. Here we are. Welcome to the Great Guy Casino. We have only 3 things here.
This is not a casino.
This is not... Clearly, look at this guy. Blackjack. We got roulette.
Where's the roulette?
Right here.
That's roulette?
I don't know what this is. What is this? Slot machine, sorry. I don't need instructions. I know how to play.
Wow.
So that's how that game is played. Here's let's play some blackjack.
So if you that one wins frog coins, I guess. This is just really blackjack.
Yeah. First card is a 6.
I like that they covered their bases with that N in parentheses there, so they didn't have to program 2 different responses. You got a 9.
And 9. And
you got a 9.
I will try 1 card. Draw or stay.
You're at 15.
The book says draw. The book of blackjack says when you get to about 16, 17 when you stay. But
all right,
I'll draw. I'll be careful.
Wow.
Bam.
Now you stay.
I will stay. Boom. Ooh, 1 frog coin.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. All right,
now
Alex.
for this BS right here.
Now, Alex, do you have a counter on my iPad?
Do I have a counter?
A counter app. Or a clicker app. I believe there's a clicker app you can download for free.
Okay.
We're gonna need it. And this is where everyone at home, I want to explain to you how being the completionist sometimes sucks.
Okay.
And you are going to enjoy... The rest of this video is going to be dedicated just to this one game. Once
What?
Alex is ready, you're going to see
serious?
why. I am dead serious.
That's no fun.
It's no fun at all.
Okay, I got one.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
So, this is the game. Hello, Mario. I run this casino. Feel free to enjoy yourself.
I run this casino!
Business is slow. Hey, Mario, want to play Look the Other Way with me? Ready, and look the other way. Left or right, Alex?
Left.
We lost.
What?
Try again.
What?
Left or right, Alex?
Left.
We lost.
What?
Alright. Left or right, Alex?
Right.
We win!
So that's 1?
That's 1. You can offer us a wilty shroom. And toss it.
How many times do we have to do this?
99 more times to go.
In a row?
No.
Oh my god.
That's why we have the clicker.
I was about to hit you in the face.
Boom. That's 2.
Okay.
So mark it down. Red essence. This is actually a dope item. Makes us invincible.
I just want to issue a formal apology to anyone.
No, this is what we promised. Welcome to my life. Left or right, Alex?
Left.
We lost.
Oh my god, just don't listen to me.
All
Every
right, here we
time
go.
you do it, you win.
So Alex, in the meantime, can you shower our audience with some trivia about this game, if we have any at all?
Shower our audience with some trivia?
them for the next few minutes as we do this.
I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
The German version of this game, the casino, is spelled with a K, because that's how you spell it in German.
That's 3?
And, so that's,
So it's Great Guys Casino? Oh, Casino, like
great.
K-A?
It's Great Guys Casino, and then it shows that it translates to
That's when
Great
we
Guys
just got
Casino.
one?
Did we?
Yeah, so it's 4 now. I think. 4.
You think?
Yeah, I think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4.
My question is, why do we even need to count?
Because it's a good mentality to have.
Just to see where we're at?
Yeah.
We're 1/25th of the way there.
That's 5.
We're 1/20th of the way there. So, why don't you talk about what kind of like other things like this that you've done, and then
like
we can make
what are the worst?
like the most like tedious ass things you've ever done. Like this, like this could be the question of the day. Is like
most
in the comments, like
thing.
yeah, like you could write in the comments like stupid things like this that you've done over and over and over again. One time, me and Kelly, we date, right? On the decks, my co-host.
Spoiler.
My co-host on the decks, Kelly and I, we date, and
I bet like everyone at home who didn't know that is now freaking out.
every time that I say it, everyone freaks out.
What?
Yeah. But one time we got in a fight, and I felt bad afterwards, and I wanted to make it up to her. So for like 3 days, she really likes Donphan, the Pokemon, and so for 3 days, I just like tried to get a shiny one, legitimately, and I just didn't get one.
Did you eventually get one?
I never ever got one.
I want to get one now for you.
Like trading for one is like an option, but like that doesn't do it for me. You know what I mean? I wanted to get like a legit one from my own game to give to her, but like I literally had to just stop and tell her like, look, I really wanted to get you this nice thing, but I've been literally playing this for like 15 hours and I just can't do it. I'm really sorry. And she was touched. And so it worked out, but you know, sorry, the Donphan will never exist.
So it should be at, I think, 10?
No, we're at 12.
12, okay.
What about you?
What are we talking, for women or just in general?
For women? No, mine just
Like-
happens to be about women.
Okay.
What, like, I can think of another one that I've done probably.
I've done some tedious things for women to, like, show my appreciation.
I just mean, what are some tedious game things? We don't have to get into your love life if you don't want.
Well, I mean, I'm down if everyone else is down, but you guys can't tell us until...
All right, well, let's see. Well, are you guys down?
They seem pretty quiet about it.
You know what? If they're down, you're going to win this one.
They're not down.
They're not down.
They're not down. I'll just talk about... Well, I mean, okay. I'll talk about some games that really affected me from the tedious perspective.
Yeah, there you go.
In recent weeks, it's been Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah, you can get into that right now. That was really annoying.
So, fun fact, spoiler, future completionist episode, Assassin's Creed 1.
Barely a spoiler.
Barely a spoiler, because I've been tweeting and Facebooking about it.
Yeah.
So, Assassin's Creed 1, I legitimately played through it 100%, was feeling really good about my run, got back in the swing of things, and I left all the flag collecting and Templar killing to the very end, because I didn't want to...
Like you do. Yeah.
Like you do, because, you know, it gets complicated if you do it. And as I was doing it, I kind of accidentally every now and then would kill a Templar or collect a flag, because they all look the same, especially in Acre. They all just look the exact same. And as I was like narrowing down to the last three achievements, which is get the flags in Acre and get the flags in and kill the Templars, I killed them all. Or I thought I killed them all, but I was missing one Templar, and I thought I got all the flags, but I was missing one flag. And I went through and checked all 60 Templar locations, and I went through and checked all 100 locations in Acre.
It was insane because, you know, the saddest thing about it was that at the beginning he was like, you know what? I'm having a fun time playing Assassin's Creed.
I was having a great time.
He was like telling me all these stories, like, oh, like I went back. This is like taking me back to college when like me and Greg sat on the couch and I just played this game with me, Greg, and Frazier. Just like yeah. And like fast forward 24 hours to the next day that he was playing it, and he was like just like saying things that have I ever dropped an F-bomb on this show?
I don't. You probably have, more than me at least.
I was gonna do it right now, but I feel like maybe I haven't yet, and I don't want to if I haven't.
No, you have for sure.
But he just was like a sad man.
I was very depressed. So the solution, guys, here's what happened. Apparently at one point I killed a Templar and I collected a flag at the same time, and the game overcompensated for that.
It like won't like,
and it took away one of the flags and one of the Templar locations. So with that in mind, my game was bugged, and I had no choice but to start the game over again.
Replay the whole game.
Yeah, very depressing stuff. So that's been my most recent one. one that I can tell you about that everyone... I talked about it a little bit on the episode of this game. Metal Gear Solid.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord. I have never played... That one didn't count. I lost that one. I have never played a game as much as I did that game in the time span that I did. And it was
pretty brutal.
So depressing. And what was weird is I was very closeted about it too. Like, I didn't tell anyone I was playing it. Alex had no idea I was doing the game. I just, literally sat there in my corner of my room with my PSP practicing speed runs.
You guys should have seen it.
There you go, Alex. That was one.
I'm on it. Don't even worry about it.
What's your number at right now?
We're at 26.
Hey, man. Only 74 left to go.
That is so crazy.
Yeah. So if I remember correctly, for Metal Gear Solid, I think we did... it was a total of 156 hours, I believe.
Jesus.
With, I think, over 56 attempts at getting Big Boss ranking. For no reason whatsoever, just to prove that I did it. Like, a legitimate run.
Yeah.
And it was very tough. It was very taxing. Another one was Catherine.
Catherine, oh my god.
Alex, I didn't know you when I completed Catherine.
No, but
if you had known me then, I think you would have been worried about starting the show with me, because I was a very unhappy person playing that game. Because I think there's a couple of reasons wrong with Catherine. One, the boss fight.
Did you just get one?
Yeah, I did. The boss fights are a little unfair, because on hard mode, the difference between hard mode and normal mode is that in hard mode you don't have the undo button. So when you pull out a block, you're kind of just screwed. If you mess up, you just have to die and start over. But with so that really sucks. In the boss rush modes, especially in hard mode, it's impossible. You have to memorize a solid pattern, and if you don't, you're screwed. And just understanding how the boss thinks, and you can't memorize it. You cannot memorize.
It's different every time?
Yeah, because the boss does things to the stage that affects what happens. Maybe the block will change its texture, or maybe it'll destroy the block, or maybe it'll knock you off a block, so you have to reclimb it. It's pretty frustrating, and it only gets worse when you do the Babel mode. Babel mode, for you guys, if you don't know, it's a completely randomized level. You play 4 or 5 levels that are randomized, and it's just a matter of looking at it and figuring out the best way to build a ladder and build a bridge and keep going. And one of the achievements is beat it with get to the last level of Babel with over 6,000 steps climbed, something like that. It's really hard to, and the best way to do that actually is to do it with a friend, because if you do it with a friend, the steps cut in half, but it's still very difficult, and I still have nightmares about that. Especially when you have the scary thought of, oh, if I don't complete this game, then I'm no longer the completionist anymore, I can't fake the footage. That's the one thing that people don't realize, is that I have to legitimately show off my winnings at the end, or else I have nothing to prove that I actually did what I said I did.
Yeah, what's another tough one? Is new Super Mario
Brothers Wii U.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't even want to talk about those gold challenges. Some of those were just complete, utter bullshit.
That game is so hard.
Yeah, you don't even get near me with that.
I've had parties at my house based around beating 4 levels of that. I'm not even joking. For 5 hours we would just sit there and just try and beat it.
Oh god,
and we'd progressively get drunker, so we'd get worse at it, but it was still stupid hard. I probably didn't take quite as much time as you did, but man.
I'll tell you one I've been working on for a while since the game came out. A Link Between Worlds. I said in the review for that game that I completed it as much as I could, right, by getting everything. And I got everything, except there's one thing I didn't get, which I didn't know about until after the game came out. On a Ask Awada Says segment on Nintendo.com, they talked about it a little bit, and essentially what it is the Cuckoo game, the endless Cuckoo game, actually has an end. It's not endless. It keeps going. And if you beat it, you get a cuckoo that gives you, I think, rupees and full life. Like an insane, like unlimited supply of it. But you have to survive for 999 seconds, which for those of you guys who don't know quick math, that's almost 14 and a half minutes of that cuckoo game.
That's ridiculous.
And
that game is so hard.
It's very hard. My highest score to date, I think, is 796 seconds.
Wow, what a heartbreak.
Yeah.
I got everything in that game.
It's the perfect Zelda in my eyes.
I mean, I didn't get that. Good. I didn't get that, and I didn't do the achievements for
that I did do because I wanted to show in a follow-up video one day when I finally do it.
If Greg can accept it.
What do you mean if Greg can accept it?
If Greg can accept doing a follow-up video.
That's a Majora's Mask reference in case you guys didn't know that one. So yeah, I'm trying to think of some other ones too that recently made me go crazy. Alex, what number are we at right now?
42?
42, almost halfway there, guys.
Almost halfway.
You know what?
26 minutes in to the video.
I feel like we're making good progress, though.
I mean, we're doing all right.
Yeah, the stories are definitely helping.
I'm sure Dark Souls wasn't super fun.
You know what? Dark Souls was not bad. Honestly.
The thing, yeah, I read an article, I think it was on Games Radar recently, about how everybody talks about how brutal Dark Souls is.
Once you memorize it, the game is easy.
But not just that. Like what it was saying was that this game is like your dad or your mom in that it like teaches you lessons and like coddles you and like helps you along the way. And actually, it's one of the only games out there that like really you can only really succeed when you really like learn how to be yourself.
Some of the side missions, some of the side bosses are a little.
I'm sure they're
just there to upset you. They're literally just there to make you mad.
I'm sure that to do everything is not fun, but for the average player, that game is not like brutal. It's more of a learning experience and like very like well designed and like
it's there to punish you for not understanding the game. But once you understand the game,
the better you get at the game, the farther you can go without really improving your character all that much.
I mean, honestly, it wasn't that bad for me personally. I literally, I think I put aside, I think, 4 weeks to do it. And yeah, I started working on it, I think it was last April. So be ready for May, June, and we ended up doing it in August because my mom passed away. But yeah, it ended up being a surprisingly good time. And the reason why I didn't give the ranking for the game is because that game is like, you can't really rank it because it depends on the gamer, you know?
Like that, yeah, Dark Souls is really a very...
It's either you love it or you hate it.
There's always,
in between.
Like, in every group of friends even, it seems like there's somebody who's like the Dark Souls guy.
Yeah, there's one dude that loves it or there's one dude that defies it. They just despise every...
They just like don't want it.
Yeah, they just get out of here, game.
They won't take it.
I have to tell you, Demon Souls is a very flawed game. There's so many ways of glitching.
Yeah, it's glitched, but that game is also very good.
Yeah, I think Dark Souls is better.
Of course.
It's way more linear. Yeah, but it makes more sense.
I would say that Demon Souls is more linear.
I don't know.
Because like in Dark Souls, there's not even really like a stated like progression.
Yeah.
You just very, very vaguely know what you have to do.
I think one of the more interesting things about Dark Souls or Demon Souls was that when I played it, I kept waiting for the moment where I was like, where is this being a good game?
Demon Souls?
Yeah, like I kept playing it and I was like, I feel like everyone says this is a great game. It didn't sell very many copies. A lot of people were playing it.
I played a lot more of Demon Souls than I did of Dark Souls.
I was waiting for the moment of like, oh, this is why the game is so good. And it never came for me.
It's the same thing as Dark Souls. It's just not as...
But Dark Souls I understood because the PvP component just made so much more sense. And once I became powerful enough to handle my own, I felt more confident. So when someone invaded, I acted like I didn't know what I was doing, and then I, pulled a fast one and would kill them. And I felt so much more accomplished because I understood how to do that. That's when the PvP or when the co-op time worked.
Yeah, for me though, it's like the difference between Demon Souls and Dark Souls is just the way that they present the world to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I think it was very, very smart of them to go with an open world in Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm.
And in Demon Souls, I think that they had the same exact idea for a game, and they just tackled it a little bit more sloppily.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
By like making there be a hub and like different worlds that you can go into, like different depths.
Yeah.
It was like more. It just felt aimless. And that you didn't really have... It didn't really feel like you were part of the world, like that you were in the world. It just felt like you were like doing a extra mode the whole game.
Well, I think with Dark Souls specifically too, there was just kind of a moment where I just was like, I don't feel a connection to my character. And I'm a very big person where I need to relate to my protagonist in some way. Maybe that's just the film snob in me or the, you know, like...
That really depends on the game, though. Like, I don't give a crap about, like, what the dude in, like, the jet in Raiden is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but it's understanding the genre of the game, right? So, in an RPG, especially one like, you know, designed to kind of be like Dark Souls, where there's leveling and there's, you know, a more aggressive component to building your character a certain way. You want to kind of invest yourself into what you're doing. And that kind of works in Diablo 2 and 3 because you pick your class of character and then, like, you feel like you're conquering Diablo yourself as that class. Whereas with Dark Souls, you just feel like you are a Play-Doh of a human being, and whatever you do, it just doesn't really matter in terms of, like, the actual progression of the story as a character. There's so many factions you can join. You can be evil, you can be good.
Yeah, but for me,
you can be just like kind of ambiguously both.
I feel like that also depends on like whether you're willing to get into the lore.
That's the thing, and this is what I said in the review. There's not much actual lore in the game. A lot of it is left to personalized research, or just like questions. And that was why the review that we did was 32 minutes long. Because the lore was so rich and so pure to the world that it is.
God, I can't believe how much, like, time of the completionist there is.
Yeah. We have, you know, it's funny. I don't have one video that has 1 million views, but the playlist has over 2 million. Which makes me feel so happy.
People like to put it on and like watch movies.
Watch the playlist. That's a really good feeling. All right, Alex, where are we at right now?
We're at 69.
Guys, only 31 more to go.
Cool number.
See, stories are helping. We're averaging about 20 per story.
20 per story.
Yeah. Where's some other games? Or Alex, you can ask me about some games. Like, what are some games that the episodes of Completionist where you were like, was that hard?
I am just still interested in how you're going to do Skyrim.
I think one of the more easier ways I've approached a game like Skyrim is having the guide helps for that game.
That is like it with that game, right? That's just
yeah,
like the answer.
I think that
because I pretty much completed Fallout 3. The only thing I didn't do was download Mothership Zeta.
Yeah.
Because I loved Fallout 3.
Yeah.
And I just was like, you know what? I'm going to just frickin' do this whole game. And I did it. And it was great. The guide is the answer. And that's all she wrote.
Yeah, I think for me, Dark Souls, Dark Souls. Skyrim will be the guide that I have. I purchased a very big, thick Game of the Year edition guide.
I think I have that guide too. The thing that I'm worried about though with Skyrim is that I was hearing about people's save data getting corrupted because the world is too complex.
Oh, that makes me scared.
Like, because if you like, I was hearing things like if you like do one little thing wrong, it could like the chaos theory like almost exists in Skyrim.
Oh god, that's very scary to think about.
Because in Skyrim, everybody has like their own like routines and things that they do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just worried that like you're gonna like screw something up and then like have to play it again in order to get the achievement.
Well, let me tell you guys.
Maybe you should play it on Steam.
God. Dude, how did I not talk about this? The most extreme recent episode of The Completionist, which will be out.
Oh,
I don't know when this airs, but when eventually it will air, is Dead Rising. We did that on the 360. God damn it! There's so many things wrong with that game.
This video will probably be up in the week leading up to its debut on YouTube, if I had to guess.
I would say after. This probably will come out after the fact.
Oh, maybe this episode, yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot that we've already done a few.
Yeah. But, oh my gosh, just... Whew! One of the biggest things that really upset me about Dead Rising was the AI was just horrendous. And you hear a big rant about that in the review. Otis's calls.
That was ridiculous.
Utter bullshit. I got every single call except one. And the call was, this one call which made me so mad. Essentially, you have to, before you do story missions, like actual missions in the game, you have to get a phone call telling you to go to that particular place from Otis to go there.
Yeah, you can't be there already.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking, and I did that for one of the last missions.
The one with Isabella?
Yeah.
I remember that.
And I saved it.
We have 20 left, by the way.
20 left. I saved it, which meant I had to start the game over after I completed it, like, you know, the difficult way.
Play through it all the way again.
All the way over again. I had to do it, I did it 4 times total.
And then you missed a call.
Five times. One for my Mega Man gun, which was like... If you want to complete that game and you don't have the Mega Man gun, you're a better man than I am, but goddamn, you need that Mega Man gun. It makes it so much easier to do everything you want.
And it's still hard.
And it's still difficult. So 1 for the Mega Man gun, 2 for like the normal playthrough to like beat the game, and that one like also constituted, in that achievement, in that run, I got several achievements. Majority of the achievements from that one. But what else? The third playthrough, I did the Frank the Pimp achievement, which is you have to save 4 female escorts at the same time. Or no, 8 female escorts. You have to like max out, which requires you to kill some of the males at those precise moments, and then find the other females.
What a weird achievement.
Yeah, and then Caracola, we're getting close. That's how you know. Caracolas are like the heal me please, heal me for everything item.
I'm at 84, but I might have missed a few because I probably got distracted listening to the stories, and
it's all good.
I stopped paying attention to this repetitive-ass game.
I know. We're almost there, guys. Hang tight. We've got to read the things a bit better just to make sure. So my third playthrough was just playing half the game through to get the Frank the Pimp achievement. I also got Frank the Escorter for doing that one, which is just carrying 8 people with you. So that was good. My fourth playthrough was my second attempt at Otis's Call. I messed that one up, and I lost that one about halfway through the game. Had to start over, and I did one final playthrough for Otis's, and I did that one.
But then
the evil achievement of all hell, which is the Infinity Mode. Infinity Mode requires you to survive for 7 in-game days, which approximately translates to, I think, 14 hours of consistent gameplay.
Yeah.
And I live streamed that, and most of you guys were there for that, and it was a wonderful treat to have all of you there support me and like not give up on me, because there were so many moments of just like, I want to give up, I want to cry, I'm tired of playing this game. I wasn't going to make it, honestly, without you guys watching me do it.
Yeah, because you guys don't get to see the playing that often.
Yeah, and I struggle when I'm doing it.
And like,
really,
if that 14-hour playthrough seemed like a lot, he played more than double that.
Mm-hmm. More than double. I think almost triple.
Yeah.
In the normal campaign alone, just to get those achievements. And mind you, I did this on my old Xbox account, my old Xbox Live account, and I never actually got the achievement because there's a corruption issue in what is that game called? Or in the freaking, okay.
We're at 92.
92. Okay, cool. The food court. In the food court in near Alfresca Plaza, on day 4, there's a game-breaking issue. If you visit that plaza in between like the 4th, like noon and 5 p.m., the game can break. And that happened to me all the time when I played that game as a kid. When I was 18.
As a little boy.
When I was 18. And I got so mad, I sold my Xbox. I bought my Xbox to play Dead Rising, and I sold it because of Dead Rising. Because I was so angry. It was so
crazy.
Depressing. And that story always reminds me of why I hate Dead Rising. Well, other than that, I think it's a great game. I gave it a pretty harsh rating, but it deserves it compared to what... conventional aspects of games are available nowadays.
It just doesn't hold up. Like, it was a great launch title. Was it even a launch title?
It was. It
window?
was a third-party launch title.
95?
Yeah.
96?
Oh, here we go.
Wow, they launched 2 consoles in a row with Dead Rising?
Yeah, I think that was the point of them doing it on it.
So weird. 97?
We're making it, guys. If Alex's math is right, we're very close. So close.
98?
98. Rotten mush. I don't know why you'd want rotten mush. It just seems like a dumb item to have. Oh, I got caught. Oh, damn it, come on.
99?
This is it. We did it.
I was off by 1.
We received the star egg. Alrighty, let's get rid of... not only that. Alright, we are done. So, the point of this item is so... This is going to seem really dumb. And it probably is very dumb, which is why I'm showing it to you guys.
You were saying you kind of love the casino.
I love it because I think the reward is worth it. One of the few times, because of what's going to happen, I'll show you in a bit. So let's see. Let's talk to her real quick. I would like the shiny stone, yes. Oh, where do I get the fireworks from? I believe I get them in here? I think you have them. Or, no, where did I get the fireworks from? I forget. Ugh, damn it. Oh, you have it. A carbo cookie. Oh, we have to do a side mission. We'll do this in the downtime later on, but it's to get the final weapons for Peach and for the area. Anyways, so I'll show you what this item does before we call it. So what's our time, Alex?
We're at 43:18.
This is a big episode. This is a very big episode, but I hope you guys enjoy it. So essentially, let's just go to a area to fight. Let's see. I think it's a good area to fight. So when you give a character the lazy shell to hold as a item to protect them, it's very... Oh god, no one's here because I killed them all. The item, like, increases your defense to like a tank. The problem is Peach, or whoever wears it, becomes too weak to do real damage. So, the best thing to do is to use the star egg. Because the star egg, even though it has a slow animation, does some very decent damage over time. And when you're trying to overhaul and do damage to all the enemies on screen, it's a great item. So, you'll see right now, it's a little bit of a time constraint, or time consumption. I think it takes up a lot of time to do. But you'll see. So, star egg, this is what it does.
What in the hell?
Bird. 100 damage to everyone.
That's pretty cool.
Now, it seems pointless, right? But here's the deal. Peach is very weak. She's never going to hit that threshold of over 100. Because she has the lazy shell. So, with her having the lazy shell, she will always survive the fight, no matter what happens, right? But with her having the star egg, she can also have a viable attack
that will do
damage to everyone in the fight.
Just in case everybody
Just in case you're trying to do the long haul of it all. See, like, Peach could have attacked once, and, oh, here we go. Let's do it. Follow the Yoshi.
This is impossible. I think he's on the right.
Wrong. It's right in the center. It's okay. So guys, that's it. And whether or not you agree this was worth it, that is up to you, my friends. I like this item. It's a good time.
Promise kept.
Promise kept. Dun-dun-dun-dun, kept. But guys, but Beardman guys, next time on Beard Bros, we're going to the volcano. Later, man. 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 See you guys.